Hello, my name is Alexander Garcia, and today I'm going to be talking to you about this article called Trump to Netanyahu, US prefers deal with Iran to war for now. So, why does this article matter? Well, President Trump spoke with Netanyahu on Wednesday about his meeting with the Iranian officials last Friday in Oman, and it appears that Netanyahu is skeptical about President Trump's meeting with Iran officials, and of course, the reason why President Trump has been meeting with Iranian officials is because of Iran executing its protesters, and President Trump has warned Iran if the executions continue, then he will have to send in military action to Iran. So here I have this debate between Walz and Cronin, who said two different things. And the reason why I am telling you this because it appears that President Trump wants to make an agreement with Iran on having nuclear weapons, but of course it's his interest. And so I have these two authors who one is for the nuclear for Iran to have nuclear weapons, and the other is against Iran having nuclear weapons. And I think these are good arguments because, well, it is true according to Walls that Iran has small arsenal, and things have been peaceful between Israel and Iran, but Cronin thinks differently in that because of the Afghanistan war, the United States have faced economic hardship at home, and Iran has been developing rapidly on making nuclear weapons, and he thinks that we should address this before it gets more dangerous in the future. So, what will happen in the next week or in the future? Well, according to President Trump on Truth Social, there was nothing definite reached out other than I insisted that negotiations with Iran continue to see whether or not a deal can be consummated. If possible, I will let Prime Minister Netanyahu know that would be a preference. If it cannot, we would just have to see what the outcome will be. What he's saying is that, like, yes, it is true that there was no deal reached out, but he will keep on trying to persuade Iran to negotiate, and that he will let Netanyahu know if Iran agrees, then he will not pursue military actions, or if they don't agree, then he will pursue military action. And obviously, he's gonna ask Netanyahu to, bomb the crap out of Iran. Anyways, so according to Netanyahu's office, they said that security is needed in the state of Israel in the context of negotiations with Iran, but the two will agree that they will have a close coordination and a communication between them. So in conclusion, Trump and Netanyahu spoke on Wednesday about President Trump meeting with Iranian officials last Friday in Oman, and Israel is skeptical about Trump persuading Iran to make a deal. I'm not sure what tr the deal between Trump and Iran will look like. I mean, he will bring up the nuclear deal, but also he could persuade Iran to not kill the Iranian protesters. But so far, it looks like President Trump will continue to have talks with Netanyahu and Iran in the coming future days. And we will see how Iran will react between President Trump meeting with Netanyahu, and also we will see how President Trump react if Iran tries something shady. So thank you all for listening to my presentation.